Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it is 8 a.m. Nitro Truggy to the track. Nitro Truggy to the track, please. Nitro Truggy to the track. Marshals from my E-Truggy class, if you guys could come on out, and some volunteer marshals, try and get me at least 8 spots covered. We know the spots that need it. It's 3, 4, 8, 5, and 1, 7. Those are primarily the ones we can get through. 3, 4, 5, 1, 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 7. So E-Truggy guys to the track to Marshall. Nitro Truggy guys to the track for warm-ups, please. So get some volunteer marshals out and my E-Truggy folks. And Nitro Truggy guys to the track, please.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Rob Monday.
All right, Nitro Truggy, track is yours, track is yours. Race 6, track is yours.
Joe Scales.
I do need marshals out. I'm going to need some marshals if I can get a couple people to help me out here. Matt, can you go to Matt McCorkle? Matt, can you go to bucket 8? Thank you. 4? Can you do 4? There's only 4 cars, so hopefully it won't be too busy for you, but
"1 minute to the start of the race.
add a couple seconds here real quick. 115 to the tone, drivers. 115 to the tone.
"1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I have enough marshals for coverage for these 4 trucks, so that timer is legit. 35 seconds to the toad.
Zayt Sturmer. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Loop is live. Loop is live. So race 6 is on the track. Race 7 is up next. We'll need a couple volunteer marshals likely after this as well. Oh, careful in there. It's really wet, Wes. So getting around here early this morning. Nitro screaming here for a wake-up call at 8 a.m. Sorry for having to bump up just 1 hour there, but needed to get this qualifying in. It's still going to push our main time back probably into the 10 o'clock hour, which is an hour later than we originally were planning. But should be okay. Should have a great day today here on a Sunday at Monday's RC Raceway in beautiful Post Falls, Idaho. Right now, Joe Scales 9 and a 5:32. Jared 9 and a 5:36 right behind him. As those two working together on the track right now. All drivers making the 11 truck A main. So really a formality here for which 10 feet of track space do you get once the grid goes down. Jared with a little bit of a bobble there over the triple. He's back underway. Three down, two to go. Three down, two to go. Joe, Jared, Rob, and Zaid.
2 minutes left.
Hot lap of the race belongs to Joe Scales, 36.498 on lap number 4. Best lap for Jared is a 37.183, 38.758 for Rob, and a 51-second lap for Zaid. Your leader rolls it over a little bit. Marshall out to get him with 1 to go. Jared was about 6 seconds back, so that's going to tighten that battle up just a little bit. Oh, and Joe makes another mistake there. So that will likely seal the deal for Joe and Jared with 40 seconds to go on the clock. Master clock has expired here for race number 6. Nitro Truggy on the track right now. Jared has that top spot. He's going to race it to the line. Jared, you are done. When you cross the line, I think you will be done. Rob, Monday might get by for one more. We'll check it how it goes here. He's scheduled to go 7. He's got 6 done, so this is likely his last lap here. He's on pace maybe to get by for an 8-lap run, so we'll keep an eye here. Yeah, Rob, one more. So Monday getting one more lap in. Everybody else is going to be racing to the line. Actually, Joe and Jared are already done. Just Zaid going to finish up here. And then Monday will be the last one live on the track as he soars it out over that back triple. Once again, going to need some volunteer marshals for this next race as well. I only had 4 trucks in that one, so they're going to head out to the track to marshal. But I will need volunteers, and that is a race, drivers. That is a race. Hold for me, race 7, just a little bit, guys. I will need volunteer marshals. Once again, please help me out, guys. I only had 4. I think if Zaid goes to bucket 5, Rick, thank you for the volunteer. If Zaid goes to 5, and I get 1 on 3, 4, and 8, I should be okay. Three, 4, and 8. Joe's going to go 3. So if I can get 4 and 8, I feel I can cover the track. 4 and 8. I need a marshal on 4 and 8. Monday, he'll marshal 8 for me, Rob Monday, when he gets done getting his car over there. So he'll get 8, and I'll get a volunteer on 4 right there. Awesome. Track is yours, guys. Track is yours.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 7. Nitro Truggy. Heat 2 of 2. Carson Phipps. Taylor Wonders. Ryan Chu. Danny Jolliffe. Mike Hudson. Austin Azure. Rhett Long. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, 45 seconds. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
"30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, so we are underway here in race number 7 right now, round 3 of qualifying. Trying to finish out that third and final round of qualifying. We got 11 races, so we should be done about 9:45 with qualifying this morning. And then I'll take a 45-minute break and get into the mains at 10:30. I believe is how the schedule is going to go. We'll see how it plays out to the rest of qualifying here. Right now, Taylor Wonders hot lap hero on lap number 1:35.023. So these guys are all trying to beat the time of Jared of an 8:5.03. Right now, top 5 drivers are better than that TQ time. Good laps going down right now. 9:5:11 is the pace for Wonders. 5:17 for Carson. Austin on a 5:23, a 5:31 for Mike Hudson. 5:33 for Danny Joliffe. Ryan Chu on an 8.5 flat, as is Rhett Long. Those two drivers trying to get into that 9-lap run. That means the track is absolutely premium right now, as the entire field of 7 drivers trying to go 9 laps here in this one. Oh, Joliffe goes upside down just as he got onto that 9-lap pace. Caution on the back triple. Caution coming onto the back triple. Clear, clear, clear.
Two minutes left.
Two minutes to go in this one. Wonders, Azure, and Chu, your top 3. Then it's Carson, Rhett, Mike, and Danny, the rest of the running order here in the top 7. Top 6 drivers better than the DQ of Jared currently. Oh, Hudson with a mistake there on that front side tabletop. Joe gets him back underway. So Azure 6 seconds back of Wonders. Wonders on a 5:12, 5:21 now for Austin on that 9-lap run. Carson on a 5:28, 5:29 for Ryan. Rhett on a 5:37, then an 8:5:06 for Mike. Danny on a 5:11 with that 8-lap.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go here in race number 7, Nitro Truggy. On the track here, qualifying round number 3. Best 2 runs, 2 qual points out of 3 will sort you into the main and determine top qualifier with the weather conditions yesterday. No Super Bowl event for round number 1 of the WERC series. We'll have to save that for round number 2 at Die Hard RC, coming up July 22nd through the 24th. Be sure to check that out. So final 5 seconds on the master clock. Keep racing until I call you done. Wonders, Azure, Phipps, Chu, Long, Hudson, and Joliffe. The running order right now. Hot lap of the race, 34.237. Lap number 3 from Taylor Wonders in that blue and white Techno truck. Getting it a little squirrely over that front side table, but back underway. Little skip double and screaming down to the left-hand side of the track. Everybody still racing, drivers, still racing. All right, race them to the line. When you cross the line, you are done. When you cross the line, you are done. All stop, all done. All stop, all done. That is going to be it. Taylor Wonders going to take the TQ in round number 3. Austin in the 2. Carson, Ryan, Rhett, Mikey, and Danny is how they finish out there in race number 7. So get all 7 marshals out, please. Cover buckets 1, 5, or 1, 3, 5, 7, and 4, 8. Can you go to, Mr. McCorkle, can you go to 8 instead? Bucket 8 right here at the end. Thank you. Because 4 can kind of cover going up the hillside there. All right, race 8, track is yours.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 8. E-Buggy. Heat 1 of 2. Clayton Groom. Joe Murphy. Andy Mace. Wes Henning. Matthew McCorkle. Zaid Sturmer. One minute to the start of the race. Matt Niemi. Eric Phillips. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Caution up by the one bucket up to the left-hand side. Kevin, you are not in this one. You are in the next one.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, it's because I moved you out that first time, so now you're stuck up there with the... Actually, why don't you just run this one? You're up here. Let's do this.
Less than 5.
Let's do it.
Kevin Lamb.
So track is live. We are racing here in round number 3 of qualifying for your E-Buggy class. So we'll start letting guys get some laps in here. Looks like I already got a dead E-Buggy from Joe. It's a rough way to start the morning. He'll get that buggy ready for the mains. He will be up in an early main, though. He's trying to make that bump from that B into that A main. Oh, got a tumbling car behind you there, Jason. Nope, he's back underway. A little bit of ruts right before that roller after this front side table. Just enough if you catch a wheel the wrong way. Able to upset that buggy or truck and send you into a little bit of a tumble. So Matt Niemi was leading him around, but he had a little bit of a rough lap there. Matt McCorkle, you'll have the leader right behind you. Thank you. So it's going to be Kevin Lamb moving to the top spot. Wes, Zaid, Matt, Andy, Clayton, Eric, Matthew, and Joe. The rest of the running order. That front side table not in Matt's favor right now. It's the second lap in a row I've seen him kind of out in the sawdust there. With that sunshine, I'm sure the track will start to dry out, and we'll have to start evaluating water here in a couple hours. So Zaid Sturmer, top spot now, as he's working in that back triple, I believe. Kevin, Wes, Clayton, Matt, Andy, Eric, Matthew, and Joe. Good little heat here of your E-Buggy. Super pumped on the way spec E-Buggy turnouts. Nitro spec, really happy with the spec class this weekend. Looking forward to that all year. Hopefully that works out really well and we continue to get the entries. Wes goes a little deep into the double.
2 minutes left.
Gives Clayton a quick rollover and get back underway. All three of you guys work together. You guys are all kind of in similar positions on the clock there. So if somebody's having a bad lap, maybe go a little wide, let somebody get a faster lap, and then maybe you'll catch them at a later time and they'll do the same. Wes out in front. Clayton, Kevin, Zaid, Andy, Matt, the running order right now. Clayton with that brand new buggy. Had a little bit of bearing issue. Looks like they got it fixed and working. We did find a transponder out in the pits or out in the track this weekend. If you happen to or be missing a transponder, come let me know. Let me know what type and model it is. And we can discuss. If it's
1 minute left.
Your transponder, we did not find that bearing, Clayton. Sorry. Keep trying. Maybe the answer will change. Oh, caution coming on the straightaway. Caution coming on the straightaway and clear. Oh, dicey. Good job, work. Good job, cleaned it up there. 420 down. West still out in front. Kevin Lamb up to the 2 now. Clayton, Nemi, Mace, Sturmer, Phillips, McCorkle, and Murphy. Track really going to start getting hit by that sunshine, going to start drying out. We'll start getting a little loose. Some of those guys later in the evening, that kind of wet, tacky clay would have been super grippy. Now the car's going to feel like it's going to rotate a little more for them, so they're going to have to get used to that. As your leader works into the skip doubles right now. As the master clock expires, all drivers keep racing until I call you done, though. Keep racing until I call you done. Race 8 on the track right now. Race 9 coming up. Here this morning. Once again, if you traveled with somebody and your day is done early, I do have a camera up here that can be a follow cam. So if you want to come join me and do a little moving cam operations on some of the mains today, feel free to do so. I can let you know how it works. It's pretty simple, straightforward. All right, race them to the line, just waiting on the mats. Nemi and McCorkle. Everybody else is done. And there's McCorkle. And here comes Nemi right here. So it's going to be an all-stop, all done. All-stop, all done. It's going to be Wes Henning taking the win on an 8.5.05. Kevin on an 8.5.12. Andy on an 8.5.16. Clayton 8.5.16 as well. Nemi 8.5.20. 8.5.27 for Zaid. Eric on a 7.5.01. McCorkle on a 7.5.31. And that is going to be the race for race number 8. And get those guys out to the track to marshal. And race number 9, track will be yours, or is yours. I'll start the timer in just a second. I'm going to give those guys a little bit of chance to get themselves out. Just moving at a nice little easy pace. So once again, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Those are the buckets I need covered. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And then anything after that is bonus. But I had 10 drivers, so I should have enough to kind of get some coverage going. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 are the buckets I need covered most. Nemi, if you want to go back to that or the other feather flag in the back left corner, thank you.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 9. E-Buggy. Heat 2 of 2. Pete Jensen. Jason Hunt. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, 1 minute to the tone.
Mike Hudson. Austin Azure. Aaron Brandon. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Brendan Bartlett. Jordan Hestness. Matt Dortmund. Josh Bomber. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, loop is live, and we are underway here in race number 9. Second heat of your e-buggy. This is the quick resort. We'll get them figured out once they cross the line. So Jason Hunt, hot lap here until Mike Hudson comes by. We'll see what Austin, Jordan, and Pete got. Pete's got a 43.7. Jordan's going to go 37.9. And here comes Austin across, and he'll go 36.8. So it will be Mike Hudson, hot lap hero for lap number 1, 35.561. So Mike Hudson continuing to lead him around. Top 8 drivers on a TQ pace right now, ahead of the time currently held by Wes Henning of an 8.505. Quarter marshal help right there at the front. Thanks, Isaac. Axel. All right, so race 9 on the track, 2:20 down, 2:40 to go. Mike Hudson, Brendan Bartlett, Jason Hunt, Matt Dortmund, Jordan Hessness, your top 5. Aaron, Josh, Austin, and Pete. Top 3 drivers on a 9-lap run. That's Brendan, Mike, and Jason. 9 and 5:23 for your leader. 9 and 5:23 also for Mike Hudson, so they're kind of in a dead heat right now. Top 8 drivers separated by less than 10 seconds right now, halfway through this one.
Two minutes left.
So Brendan still out in front, 9 and a 5:21. He's got hot lap of a 34.782 from lap number 5. He's the only driver to go sub 35 right now on the racing surface, and that has him out front by 2.3 seconds over Mike Hudson. Dortmund running 3. Hessness and Hunt round out your top 5. Then Bomber, Azure, Brenton, and Jensen.
1 minute left.
So Brendan and Hudson still 2.2 seconds apart with 35 seconds to go. So can't be making any mistake. Oh, Dortmund rolls it over. Oh, again, Marshall. So Matt's going to shuffle it down the leaderboard a little bit there. As we're going to head into the first heat of Nitro Buggy following this one. Master clock has expired. Keep racing though, drivers. Keep racing until I call you done. Top 6 drivers ahead of Wes's time. So Wes looking for a 7 for the round. Kevin behind you. Kevin. Looks like Aaron going off track now. We'll race him to the line. Just waiting on Hudson and Hessness. Everybody else is done. So it's going to be Brendan Bartlett taking the TQ here in round number 3. Mike Hudson's going to go 2. Jordan Hessness 3. Jason, Austin, Matt, Josh, Aaron, and Pete. The rest of the running order on that one. So 9 drivers make your way back out to the track to Marshall.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 10. Nitro Buggy. Heat 1 of 2. Evans sides.
All righty, buggy guys to the track to Marshall, please. Brendan, can you go to 8, corner Marshall 8 for me? Thank you. All right, race 10 track is yours. Race 10 track is yours.
Joe Scales.
I have a couple guys that are back-to-back in that one, so I do need... Could you go 5 or 3, Pete? 5 or 3? So I need another one of my e-buggy drivers to come cover bucket 3, please. So Jordan Hessness.
Aaron Brenton.
Jason Hunt.
Jared
Austin
Cosocrea.
Azure is going to be
Red
back-to-back
Long.
here.
Zaid Sturmer.
Bomber's also back-to-back. Aaron's also back-to-back. So I might need one volunteer. Oh, Hannah's got us covered there. Perfect, thank you.
Austin Azure.
.105 to the tone, drivers. 105 to the tone.
1 minute to the start of the race. Josh Bomber. .45 seconds to the start of the race. .30 seconds to the start of the race. .15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, loop is live. Loop is live. Caution, caution coming into that triple. Careful right there, Pete. Kind of muddy and slippery. Nice work. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the effort. Pete marshaling how he wishes to be marshaled. So Austin is your early leader in this one. 9 and a 5:33, 5:35 for Brenton. 8 and a 5 flat for Jared. Joe Scales on a 5:04. Zaid 5:04. Josh on a 5:11. Rhett 5:14. Evan on a 5:26. Corner behind you, Hannah. Oh, never mind. He got free. So halfway there, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. It's Azure, Brenton, Kaza Korea now. Long, Scales, Bomber, Sturmer, and Sides. The entire field right now within 9 seconds of each other, though, so pretty competitive halfway through this one.
Two minutes left.
Caution coming to the keyhole. Work together, guys. Work together. 1:15 to go in this one. Azure still out in front, even though after that rough lap, 1.6 up on Aaron. Then Jared, Joe, Evan, Rhett, Josh, and Zayd. The running order. Hot lap of the race belongs to Rhett Long, though, 34.772 on lap number 3. He's the only driver to go sub 35 right now.
1 minute
Rhett.
left.
But he also has a couple 42s and 43s to go along with it. So 4:30 down, 30 seconds to go on the master clock. Keep racing until I call you done. 9:5:29 the pace for Austin Azure. Aaron Brenton in the 2 spot on a 9:5:33 pace, 2.2 back of your leader. Then it's 8 lap runs for Rhett on an 8:5:03, Evan on a 5:03, Jared on a 5:04, Joe on a 5:05, Josh on a 5:13, 5:37 for Zayd. Still really close racing out there. Got a dead car. Rhett, just put it down, Hannah, just put it down. Thank you. Master clock has expired. Keep racing, drivers. Keep racing, though. Keep racing until I call you done. Corner marshal help in the little short chute there. Thank you, Jordan. Race them to the line. When you cross the line, you will be done. When you cross the line, you will be done. Cross the line, you will be done. So Jared and Joe are done. Josh and Zayd done. Aaron bumps up to 2. We'll see if Rhett's got anything for him here. Oh, Rhett is off track and broke, so Rhett's going to shuffle down the leaderboard. But it looks like Austin Azure will hang on to the top spot. He'll set the DQ number at a 9 and a 5. 28 here for race number 10. Aaron Brenton goes 2. Rhett Long, even with the break, stays in 3. Jared, Joe, Evan, Josh, and Zayd is how we finish out here in race number 10.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 11. Nitro Buggy. Heat 2 of 2. Taylor Peterson. Ryan McCrary. Jason Hunt. Wes Henning. Rick McCrary. Carson Phipps.
All right, guys, I need my drivers from that
Brendan
first
Bartlett.
heat. I had 90 out, so remember we're covering buckets 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Those are the primary buckets we need to cover.
Taylor Wonders.
Aaron, can you go to 5? It's over. It's at the end of the skip double. Ryan, can you go to 9? All right, guys, 45 seconds till the loop goes live. 45 seconds till the loop goes live.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Dead car for Ryan.
Less than 5.
Hold it high real quick so he doesn't get caught at the loop there. Thank you. Nobody's got laps in yet, Ryan, so you're perfectly fine. All right, we got a clean start from all drivers. Final race of round 3 of qualifying on the track right now. It'll take us right to about 9 o'clock. So Carson Phipps, your hot lap hero for lap number 1, 35 flat, backs it up with a 34.977. So he'll be out in the top spot right now on a 9 and a 5:15. Brendan 5:17, 5:18 for Peterson, 5:21 for Wonders, and Jason Hunt on a 5:32 early in this one, 2 laps in. So just about halfway there now. Top 4 drivers better than the TQ of Austin Azure. So Austin looking to go a top 5 here in round number 3 of qualifying. Taylor Peterson out front, 5:18 with a 4. Carson Phipps also a 5:18 with a 4. Now Carson goes to the top spot, 34.637, new fast lap of the race. And he'll move into that top position on a 9 and a 5:16. Bartlett in the 2, Peterson, Wonders, Hunt, McCreary, Ryan, then Rick and Wes. The rest of the running order here in your Nitro Buggy. Final qualifier of the day here in round number 3.
2 minutes left.
So Carson leading him around, heading into the left-hand side of the track now, up onto that step up. With 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. Phipps on a 5:15, Brendan on a 5:18, Peterson in a 5:19 now. 5:25 here for Wonders, and then Ryan McCreary on a 5:36. Jason Hunt, 8-lap run. Rick McCreary, Wes Henning. Oh, your leader goes upside down, rolls it over after that tabletop in the front.
1 minute left.
With 1 to go. So once again, Carson, Taylor Peterson, Brendan, Taylor Wonders, Ryan McCreary, Jason, Rick McCreary, and Wes Henning. Now Peterson moves to the top spot. He's on a 5:18. Carson with a couple of those bobbles on that last lap falls to a 5:20. With 10 seconds to go on the master clock. Race clock has expired, but drivers keep racing until I call you done. Please keep racing until I call you done. Taylor Peterson 1.6 up on Carson. All right, when you cross the line, you are done. When you cross the line, you are done. Race them to the line, drivers. Race them to the line for our final round of qualifying. Bringing it to a close here on a Sunday morning, unfortunately, but we're getting it in. So Ryan McCreary will be the last car live on the track. That is the orange car. Everybody else is done. And that's a race. So Taylor Peterson going to get the win. 9 and a 5:18. Brendan 9 and a 5:20. Carson 9 and a 5:20. Wonders 9 and a 5:23. Ryan 9 and a 5:33. 8-5 flat for Jason, getting caught right at the line. Then Rick and Wes is how we finish out that one. Top 10 for round number 3 of your Nitro Buggy is Taylor Peterson 1, Brendan 2, Carson 3, Taylor Wonders 4, Austin goes 5, Ryan McCreary 6. Aaron Brenton 7 overall for the round. Jason Hunt 8. Rick McCreary 9. And Jared goes top 10 for the round.
The race is completed.
All right, guys, it is 9 o'clock right now. We will take a 45-minute break before the mains. So 9:45 will be our first main. I will start to get those sorted now. We have a 45-minute break to get cars wrenched on and get set for the mains. We'll do A1. And A1, the set of A1s will also include, or you'll do lower mains and then get into A1. A1 will include spec tire Nitro Buggy. That will be a 20-minute main. Then we'll take another break, let wrenching happen. Then we'll go into A2s, and that will include the Truggy main. Then we'll take another break. And then we'll go into A3s, and that will include the Nitro Buggy main. And those Truggy and Buggy mains are 30 minutes. So we will see everybody at 9:45. So we had nobody really come and let registration know about juniors and 40 plus. So we will award those trophies based on qualifying position for that. So that's how we'll set that up, and we just won't run those mains. Didn't have enough interest in that today. No problem. As we'll get into our other mains, and we'll try to do our best to see if we can award those based on finished position tonight. The mains are going to go up on Live RC. Please do not pay attention to them just yet. I will let you know what they are. I don't need a bunch of people going, hey, you have me back to back to back to back in A1, A2, and A3. We're not actually going to run that. It's going to take a few minutes for me to reorder things. So even though the mains are listed, you can see where you fall out as far as A, Bs, and Cs. But please do not pay attention to order yet. The only thing you can look at is whether you made the main or not. Also, we have A main car numbers. We're going to try to ask that everybody grabs an A main car number once we have the mains generated. Brittany will have an envelope with your name on it that we please ask that you pick up from registration. And if you're in your lower mains, you can get the new regular car numbers. All right, those should hopefully be getting posted soon, but I've got to reorder races now. Guys, I have a tuning screwdriver that is up here. If you're missing your tuning screwdriver, let me know. It is a Kyosho version. Once again, A main car numbers do not come out of the box. A main car numbers will come from envelopes. A main car numbers will come from envelopes. Only B mains will come from the box, those first 4 races. I think I'm closing in. Guys, I'll take lots of breaks. I know it's when we have smaller events and fewer classes, things get a little hectic, but I'll take plenty of time in between here. And try and do it so each of the e-buggy, e-chuggy classes each gets responsible for 1 main. And so I think I'm closing in on that. I think we have the order here. Lots of back-to-backs, guys, and we'll make do best we can. And I say we'll just pace it out. I don't want anybody saying, "Oh, it's too crazy. I'm not doing that ever again." But we'll take a break after the B's before we get to the A's. Then we'll take a break between A1s and A2s. Then we'll take a break between A2s and A3s. So you guys can just have all your vehicles ready, and then just have them boom, 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 and then we'll break. So going to be a lot of race corner racing. And if you're done early, if you could help volunteer marshal throughout the day, that would be amazing. And I'll get these printed, but they are posted online. They should be available online. Let me double check and see if they are correct. Yeah, everything looks good on Live RC. So the websites have the correct ones. And if you are in an A main, you can head over to registration and start getting some stickers. I'll look at the schedule and see if I can bump it out a little bit here, but get these printed first. So once again, if you do have an A main, please come down and get an envelope. Your A main stickers are not in the box. And those envelopes will be available for pickup at 9:30 this morning, so plenty of time to get a car number on your vehicle. All right, registration is ready for you to grab your A-Main stickers. Please do so now, guys. Please go ahead and do so. Head over, make a rush towards Brittany. To get those A-Main stickers, please. Any driver who's already pre-qualified for an A-Main, please head to registration now to pick up your stickers, your car numbers. Any driver who has made an A-Main, please head to registration now to grab your car numbers. All right, guys. Amen, guys. Please grab your stickers. You guys do have a little bit of time before you're up. I am posting the schedule to social media. 9:45 start. We'll take about a 20-30 minute break after the B mains. We'll take 45 minutes in between A1, A2, and A2, A3. And we should have you done somewhere around 5 awards, 5:30-ish, and have you on the road. So, amen, guys. Please head to registration. Guys and gals, head to registration. Get your stickers. Please get your stickers for your car numbers. B-Main guys, head to the box and get your stickers for car numbers. They're 1 through 10 now, based on qualifying position.
Up next, race number 8. E-Buggy. A 1 main. Up next, race number 1. Spec Tire E-Buggy. B main.
If you do look at the schedule, please don't pay attention to the race times. That includes all the administrative stuff of warm-up laps and end runs and all that other good stuff afterwards. So I'm going to have about a 5 to 10 minute call here for Spec Tire B main. Axel, Rob, Eric, AJ, Owen, Leighton, Carson, Brent, Chance, Jarrett, Rob, Bobby, and Hannah. All right, we went with the grid heading into the keyhole. If you don't love the spot where your car number is, that's okay, but your one wheel has to be touching inside of that grid, at least one wheel. So if you want to throw it out away from the pipe just a little bit, that's fine as long as one wheel is touching the grid and you are behind the line for your car number. I know those, as we get up into 11 and 12, we're going to have to hit the brakes of the binders a little bit. All right, let's start getting race 1 towards the track, please. Race 1 to the track. If I could get my A-Main e-buggy drivers to the track as well to Marshall, my A-Main e-buggy drivers. Brendan, Austin, Matt, Mike, Jordan, Jason, Josh, Aaron, Wes, and Clayton to the track to Marshall, please. All right, race 1 to the track, please. Race 1 to the track. E-buggy race, E-buggy triple A-Main guys to the track to Marshall. Race 1 to the track. A-Main guys to the track to Marshall. A-Main drivers, please get your car numbers from the envelopes from Brittany. B-Main drivers from the box.